everybody, and welcome back to Relax Time with Stardew Valley and Alex. If you were here for our last episode, I basically talked your ear off about how much I miss the outside world, which you know is fair, but I realized I didn't give you enough farming content, which is what you're here for, so today I will do exactly that. I do not have my hoe because I gave it to my man Clint so he can upgrade it into a copper hoe. And so today I thought, after I got done watering my beautiful plants, that we would go into the mines and get some good old mining done. Because even though I was really scared of the mine in my first game, I've realized that the mine is one of the best ways to make money just because of, like, the minerals. And it's one of the best ways to progress in the game because of all the, excuse me, Harley, because of all the stuff you can find, like the geodes, which then can lead to more minerals and stuff like that. So, we are going to be into it. And today is a wonderful Wednesday, the 17th in this month of spring. I hope that we're all doing well today, and we are going to get done watering the plants, and we are going to get into it for the mining today. I've always wanted to be a game show host, or like a talk show host. You know, have you, like, the one thing that I always watched a lot when I was younger was the Muppets. I always wanted to be a Muppet and, like, be on the show and have a party, like how they were, and so, you know, this isn't too far off from that when you think about it. I mean, seriously, I'm basically a Muppet. I just run around and flail my arms a bit and just laugh very loudly and try and tell jokes. Alright, let me drop all my stuff off. I'm gonna keep those on me just in case. I'll tell you what, Stardew Valley music is some of the best music to get you to either relax or focus. Well, for me it's focus just because, I've played it so much, and I had that one playthrough where I was just so determined to get all the stuff for the Junimos done before, the end of my first year, which I did, by the way, that I went nuts, and every time I would hear this music, I was just in full focus mode of how can I do this efficiently, and, like, let me look at this guide through and stuff like that. I don't regret that, by the way. I'm still proud of that. Hey, Linus, you want a berry? Very good. My man Linus out here, making us all happy. Hey, more berry. I'll tell you what, I've been drawing a lot more lately, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly because we're in quarantine and stuff like that, but for me, why is there a blue slime? Hey bud, no, you're not supposed to be there. Ouch. Whenever you're in quarantine, like, for me, this is gonna sound really bad, but I only accept free time if I feel I've deserved it. And so now that we've had all this, you know, quote-unquote free time, it's not really, because we're all still working pretty hard to make sure that we, you know, can live. I haven't felt like I can draw properly, even though it's technically, like, my job and stuff like that, and I do it for, like, tattoo work and stuff. It's hard for me to draw my own content at this point, just because it's weird. I don't feel like I've earned it, because I just don't. And it's stupid, and it's like a thing in my own brain, but my creative spirit's just, other than making videos, my creative spirit's just been kind of shrugging at me anytime I ask it for ideas. So it was really kind of nice to be able to just play. Play with my drawing and things like that. I want to get better at figure drawing, especially like male figure drawing. Female figure drawing, I don't know if it's because I'm gay or because I am a girl, but I'm really good at drawing women, whereas men, I am terrible at drawing them. And the thing is, I get from a fundamental perspective, there are squares and boxes and things, and triangles and stuff depending on, or like ovals and stuff depending on the person, but something in my brain is just like, you cannot draw that correctly, and it's just like hindering me, but I'm getting better. I have this one storyline that I'm working on right now that literally makes me good, makes me have to get good at drawing guys, so maybe I can get better at that. I'd love to one day show you all the comic ideas I've come up with over the years. I have storylines that I've been working on since I was like 15 that I haven't been able to convince myself that I'm good enough to start, because, you know, if you're an artist, you know how it is. If you're trying to start something, you always want it to be the best that you can make it because you've been thinking about it for so long and you just want everybody to see it as you do. But there comes a point when you have to acknowledge that it's not going to be exactly what you want it to be in your brain, because that would... Oh, nice. Because you can't do that. That's like trying to give someone an exact replica of a thing in your head, and sometimes you just can't do that. So you have to be able to accept that you're not going to do the exact thing you want, but be proud of what you've done, you know? And that's kind of like one of the biggest fights that you can have with yourself, especially like as a comic or story artist, that you're not going to be able to get everything you want in a story across, or not going to be able to get the exact thing that you've always wanted to do in a story. Because, you know, some people just can't, and sometimes that's okay. It's better for you to admit that you can't do something and be able to still produce something that you're proud of and not be able to make it perfect, you know? Anyway, this is just a long-winded way of me saying, as a creator, you have to like what you're able to produce at that second, because if you just stop and you don't make anything else, then you'll have no benchmark to look back on. Like, if this thing that you've been wanting to work on for so long goes well, then hey, later you can be like, oh, look, what would have happened if I never started that? And this is hypocritical of me to say, I understand that, because I haven't really started any of the... Well, I've started some of the comics, just in terms of, like, character design and background and stuff like that, but I just haven't been able to get myself to just sit down and do it, you know, which is one of, like, the worst things about being an artist that just oh, that's right, I had the way open over here. It's just one of the worst things that you can feel yourself wanting to do something so badly, but, like, you can't get your brain to just sit down and be like, okay, let's just be okay with what we create. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like that, you know? Anyway, I've been mining for quite a while. Let's see, what else can Alex ramble about? Yeah, I might be talking a lot just because I don't really have anyone to talk to in this quarantine, because a lot of the people who I talk to I saw on a semi-regular basis just because I was outside. Not a lot, a decent amount, but now that I can't even semi-go outside, it's just like I have no one to talk to except for you guys. So you get to hear my spiel. My artist spiel. And the thing is, especially being an artist now is incredibly hard. Just in terms of, you see, especially if you're an artist that feeds off of, like, experiences and, like, things you see across the world and things you're able to see outside, and, like, you're a people watcher and stuff. There is no people watching right now. There is none of that. There is none of, like, experiences that you can have outside in the world, and so you just have to be okay and feed off of the creative spirit you can get from inside, which is, you know, a very admirable quality for some artists to have, but, like, not everyone can think like that, you know? Anyway, I am going on a long spiel. I can talk about artists and artistic motivation for years. just because I've had such a hard... Oh, I need to eat more. I've had such a hard time getting myself to do things that I know the extremes of can't get yourself to do it. So, anyway, no one's interested in this. Well, if you are, I hope you're enjoying hearing me yell about things like, well, not yell, but just keep talking about stuff like that. Because burnout is an incredibly, like, burnout is more than just you can't really find the motivation to draw. Burnout is also, there's so much in your life happening that you can't, like, get your brain to get you to draw, you know? There's so many different ways burnout can be manifested. Get out of here. Get out of here. I will beat you. Ha ha. Ha ha. Have I slain, like, 10? Oh, I've only slain 6. Well, that's because there was a freaking blue one earlier. I just keep swinging my sword. Okay. Well. Oh, God. Give me that. You will be number 9. Useful. Frickin' crab. Ow. You hurt. I'm taking off. Oh! I need that. Thank you. I can go put that in the thing. This is a very infested area. Hello. Come here. Anyway, the summary of that whole tangent I was saying is that art is hard. Especially art in a pandemic is even harder. Because sometimes you feel like you shouldn't be able to make the art because of everything going on. And you feel guilty about it. At least that's in my case. So, be happy with the things you're able to create. And be happy that you get a chance to make it. But at the same time, be wary. And, you know, stuff like that. It's I hope any of you literally know what I mean, because it's a very weird topic to talk about, being in, like, an artist rut, especially in a pandemic, because of... Oh, okay, no thank you. Because of everything happening. And, like, the stuff that we're just all gonna take a break, and just, not a break, but we're all just gonna take a breath, and we're gonna think about how grateful we all are for our lives, and the people that we have around us. Okay, this is a good place. I like this place. I think I'm gonna try and get down to level 10, and then I'm going to head out. Hey bud, come on, come here, what you got? Nothing. You ain't got nothing. Yeah. You're going to hear a lot of Texas mannerisms from me. I'm not ashamed of that, and I will heavily admit I am not ashamed of that. In fact, it just speaks to my weird Texas dialect that sometimes changes at the littlest thing for, like, no reason. Give me that. Sir. Let's not attack me. Why did you not? Okay, this is dangerous. I'm not a fan. Come here. Sir. Thank you. Right, now I just need to focus on getting out of here. Getting down to the next level. Aha! Wow! That was easy. I'm amazed. They must have heard me. Alright, and let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. I haven't watched that movie in forever. Ooh, leather boot. I would like leather boot. Oh, I also got like a wooden club. Oh yeah. Boot. Yay. What is this? 9 to 16? Oh my gosh. Well then. Excuse me, I would like to go up, please. I need to get home. What? Okay, so I have a crab. I can put that into the Juniboy thing. Oh, that'll be nice. I want to get those berries, but I can't. It's way too late. Away to the house I go. Yes, I know it's getting late. Thank you so much for freaking me out. Thank you. We'll be home soon. Calm down. Hop, skip, and a jump. And... Wapa! Alright. Can I sell any of this? I have... Nah. I'll just go to bed. Wait, nightly TV. Tomorrow, partially cloudy, pollen, coleslaw, and fortune teller. Oh, well, I had a neutral day. Went pretty well. Alright, go to sleep. Alright, let's see. Did I get any money? Oh. I got 40 gold. Oh, no. No. Well, my hoe should be ready, so I can, like, plant more and stuff. Alright, so... that's where I'll leave you off here. I hope you had a good time listening to me to ramble on about being an artist in the mines while I just did some good old mining work. And yeah, I believe in you and have a good day. And guess I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!